Hello everybody, this is Soheil from DevOps Plus. We want to work a little bit on GitLab today. In order to create a new project, we have already done a project named X1. Create a new file. I put on this plus and then I choose here. I define the name of this new file and I wish to print hello world in Python. Commit changes. Build for us, and we can see that now I have a script1.py here. When I want to do modifications on it, edit, I do some modifications and then I put commit changes. In order to use this file in other place, by CI I can send this file other place in order to use this file with Python in other usage. As we are DevOps, pipeline is important for us. Not important for us the content of this .py file. What is important is the pipeline and what is CI that I'm showing you. As I have done the other file, I create a new file also. I name it for example .gitlab-ci1.yaml file. It's a YAML file. And in order to create a YAML file, there's a structure. The first item we use is stages. We begin with stages. For example, I name it stage 1, stage 2. In Persia we say مرحله 1, مرحله 2. It's important to put 2 points after stages with 1 space and then dash before each stage or مرحله. For the file nomination, pay attention. The name of the file begins with dot and it is a YML or YAML file. You can see here that we have a commit, which means that we have done a picture or photo from this file. And the green tick means that everything is okay. It has done without any problem. We want to edit and do modifications. We have to know for each file we have to define some jobs in the pipeline file which is related to each phase. For example, this is our first job. And we define a stage. Pay attention, the color should be green. If not, there is a problem. You can see if I write a stage 2 points مرحله 1, stage 1, it doesn't, it's all red, it's not okay. As you can see, the color tell us if YAML file structure of this YAML file is good or not. For this stage we define, for this job we define a stage. What is in black color is the key or subkey, and the value of these keys is red. Here the color is red for the values. Exactly like a dictionary, we have a key and a value. For each job we have a stage or a phrase. Each job is related to the stage. And now we create a new key, a script. And we define this job, a job, which print, for example, salam for us. And we commit this, or pipeline, as you can see. At this stage, there is no relation with the Python file we have already created, script1.py. There is no relation between this Python file and the YAML file we have just created. As you can see, there is no green tick. It's like this, and it means that it is running. We wait till this step finishes. Here we can show the different stages of the pipeline. We have just defined the first step, and we will define the other steps. Each step we have a job, and each step do a comment what the job should do. And in this figure you can see with each commit we have a executed job related to each commit. Each commit that we do, we have a job execution. This is GitLab runner who do this. In each GitLab runner, which is a virtual machine, we have a Docker container who runs this file. Each virtual machine has its own OS. Each time we commit, they execute the jobs and related to each job the steps that we have defined. The jobs will be executed, and you have to pay attention. Each container is an instance of a Docker image. For example, here we used echo, or comment was echo, which means that the image know what does echo means. And now here I returned here, you can see that I have a green tick, which means that successfully the job has done. And you can see here we have something called CI/CD. Click on this, and now we can see I have stage 1 and then stage 2. We can see that it has been run very well. I click on job 1. I can see here job 1. I compact each steps, and we can see output of this job. Each job is an instance of a Docker container. It's running. using Docker executed with image Python. It uses this image. This image knows echo. What does echo means? That's why it executes successfully. If not, we have to go and define in YAML file one image. And here I defined job 2. We can see job 1 phase 1. Some works we have done, and we send this file in index.html. For example, here you can see each step is defined. In job 2 we have phase 2. We do this thing, we go on the pipeline, and we click on phase 2 on job 2. Prepare environment, getting source from Git repository, and downloading artifacts, executing step script stages of the JavaScript, different things that job 1 and job 2 we defined to do for us, and upload artifacts successfully. And you can see we are on job 2, and artifacts for job 1 is downloaded. It has been built, and the artifact is the output of this build. For each job we have a container. Pay attention. We have some files, and for the output we have a result of this file. Docker image for small time give us something, and the container that has been instanced do some jobs. And now I want to talk about artifacts key, which have a subkey named paths that list all the resources we have. And now I want to artifact index.html file. I add it and I commit it. And now you can see here is wrote job artifacts. If I click on it, you can see that the build is done. And I can download the output.txt file. And this is the output. This is the URL. And this is the what we wanted to earn. artifact is the output of this job.